Hi, good afternoon, and thank you so much for watching this replay. My name is Grainne. I am a counsellor, evolution counselling, and today I want to talk about some grounding exercises. So, what do I mean by grounding? So, a lot of the time when there's a lot of fear around, we tend to focus on our thoughts and we say to ourselves, don't feel this way. But actually, if we're trying to change our viewpoints, then it's not going to work. But this is one organ in our body, okay? But we have others. We have our breath, we have our heartbeat, we have our feet. So if you bring awareness to just take a moment, and you can do this at work, you can do this when you're walking, to bring awareness, say, to your breath, of where you feel it, if it's in and out your nose, your tummy rising and falling, just, and deeply breathing into your tummy. And then you focus on your heart. Now, you might not feel your heartbeat, and a lot of people don't. And then your feet. And if you do that 3 times, just over a minute, that can be a really good exercise, because what we're doing is we're invoking the relaxation response. And we have the adrenaline all going on, if we're in a state of fear, if we're frightened. But when you bring your breath, what you're doing is you're slowing down your heart rate. You're bringing your awareness to what's going on. So you're going to learn that actually it's quite safe. So that's one technique of grounding exercise, using your heart, your feet, and your breath. So a second exercise to do is using your senses. So your eyes, your ears, touch. So really touching yourself. So for example, I described a couple of weeks ago how when I was walking down the road that I'm constantly scanning for danger. So if you're feeling fearful or anxious, if you look around your room and have a really good look and describe what you're seeing. So for example, in my room, if I go from the start, so one of the things I have up is dreams. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Another one I have is without the dark, you cannot see the stars. The next one is the best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. I have a picture of the sunset. And so my bookcase. So I'm focusing on the room and what's going on in the room. So I'm taking my awareness away from, I'm distracting myself, taking my awareness away from what's going on in my head and actually being present in this precise moment in time. So I'm doing that. So I'm using my eyes. So then you can listen. So what do you hear? And telling yourself, what do you hear? What's there? And that's where music can come in really, really useful. So having that song that you love, that makes you feel safe, and that's different for everybody. For me, it can be different music at different times. That makes me feel safe. So that's important. Then touch. So what are you feeling? Bringing your awareness to your legs, to your arms, and being aware of them. Touching them, feeling, because what you're doing is you're reassuring yourself that actually there's not danger here. I'm okay. I'm safe. So that's touch. So using your senses. So that can really, really help if we're feeling overwhelmed. That's another one. And another exercise we can do is to give ourselves a hug. So really, really tightly hold yourself, hug yourself, and say, do you know what? Yeah, I know you're feeling this way. I know you're feeling anxious, but this will pass. It's okay to feel anxious. If this was a friend, what would I say to them? So hugging ourselves is actually really important. It helps release oxytocin. And another thing that we can do is cry. Crying is actually really cathartic, because what we're doing is we're invoking the relaxation response. So it's actually really good to have, that really good cry and sometimes we need to cry. We're human. There's a lot of difficulties going on in our world at the moment. So crying really, really can help you, just to help you relax. So there are just a few examples I have of grounding exercises that can help you. And they sometimes can take practice. Don't happen overnight. But practicing mindfulness, because that's what you're doing, you're bringing yourself into the present moment. You're reassuring yourself that actually there is no danger. But sometimes we can get triggered and we don't understand that trigger and we feel a particular way. So that's where counseling psychotherapy can really come in, can be really handy to help. And I know because I suffer from anxiety. I still do at times. We're living in an unprecedented time. But therapy really, really helped me. So those exercises that I'm telling you about, there was times that I felt panicky, and bringing awareness to my body, that I'm okay. I can feel my feet. How are my feet feeling? So really focusing on your feet, your breath. Sometimes I wouldn't be breathing properly. So if we breathe, then that's getting the oxygen flowing around our body, and that's helping us. So there are just a few tips I thought I would share with you today. So stay safe, everyone. If I can help you in any way, feel free to contact me. Mind yourself. Take care.